life, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. My friend, just because your modern thinking disallows a burning hell does not change what the Bible says about it. And just because your preacher doesn't believe there's a burning hell doesn't change the reality of it. The Bible says of the rich man in hell lifted up his eyes being in torments. Being in torments. And that was 1900 some odd years ago that story was told. It was a real story about a real man, and that story repeats itself millions and millions of times. There are 2 or 3 people that go out into eternity every second of the day. So over 150,000 souls go out into eternity for every 24 hours. That's a scary thing. You know, the business of God, the business of the angels is giving birth and the death angel coming and collecting a soul. It's a constant thing, happens all day long, every day of the year. Are you thinking in terms of that? Of the fact that there are people dying and people being born, and you go off into eternity and find out the Bible was true. So it's a lot better to go ahead and just believe the book right now and what it says than to wait and find out after it's too late that the Bible's true. The Bible says, sanctify them according to thy truth. Thy word is truth. And it says not to lean unto your own understanding. David said in the Psalms, I said in my haste that all men are liars. And it was a hasty thing that he said, but I think it's true. I've never met a man that was 100% truth besides Jesus Christ. And he said, let God be true, but every man a liar. That's in Romans chapter 3 and verse 4. And you would do well to get that to be your own mentality